LDGaming.
So, hi guys, once again, welcome back to LDGaming. So, let's adjust the camera quite a bit there. There. So, we are going to play, obviously, NBA 2K19. Why? Because I don't feel that I'm going to play great right now for for R6, for Rainbow Six Siege, especially with the new what's this? With the new game mode called Showdown, Gun Showdown, or Rodeo Showdown, whatever. It's a Wild West version of Rainbow Six Siege. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to play good, or at least play on my average today. So let's try something that I haven't played for quite a while. So it's no other than NBA 2K19. So with the with me playing more of FPS titles, especially Rainbow Six, I did play. I haven't touched rather on 2K19 for so long, for the past 2 months. From what I can remember, I played it last April, but just I opened it, then I didn't bother playing because it got stuck in this stupid download update loop, wherein it has been a problem on 2K side. And for the far worst, until recently, I have just checked that the fix was simply deleting this folder and let it resync and re-download all of its game files again. So there. So now that I have re-downloaded and assured that I could play, so I'll guess let's try playing. So there we go. And there's no screen. Yeah, there. So there, we'll be playing using the controller, obviously. So except that since I'm using a PC, it's weird that I'm playing using a PS4 controller. Nonetheless, let's do this, I guess. So I'll just fix some stuff. So I hope this one works. Oh shit, it fell. So there we go. So as you guys can see, based from the title of I mean rather from the thumbnail of this thingy of this video, is that I last played it around April 7. Yep. So let's load this and hopefully it works, because apparently it doesn't always work. This is the dilemma when you're playing 2K games. So it's really nice. The way they develop games is really nice, but the way they implement it is, I don't know. Um, just like Ubisoft, I guess. There may be lapses from time to time, but you know, still there. Mm, wherever. As you guys can see, I'm using an M.2 SSD, and yet it still says loading. You've earned items, obviously, yes. Well, I don't really use the items that much here. So, could we upgrade shit? No. So as you guys can see, I'm already at 91. When I stop playing, then you know, get bored, stuff like that. So now we'll be playing against Memphis. So there.
The NBA 2K League is on, but this time it's for the final tournament of the regular season.
I'll guess. L2. The heck. Anyway.
Is wide open. Let's see how it all pans out.
Let's just play.
It's the 2K
K
Sports
pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here.
And here we go. Mm, should I? Why is R3 not working? There we go. Sucks, obviously. Thingy, Lillard, LeBron, 13. What you think, guys? Or should we do Nike? I don't know. Let's just stick, I guess, with Adidas. So let's go. Eh, and I think I'm gonna get copyright strikes. Huh? Alright. It's a good sign. We got excellent right away. Uh,
The Chicago River winding its way through the
mm-hmm.
heart of the Windy
Uh-huh.
City. Our sight tonight.
Uh-huh.
It's a road game for the
Uh-huh.
Grizzlies,
And I forgot the controls already.
today's game.
And
Welcome
good
to
luck
our
for
2K
me.
sports broadcast of the
Alright.
NBA on a
I
Monday
forgot the
afternoon.
controls for this
This
shit.
is Kevin Harlan joined by Greg
Oh,
Anthony,
damn.
Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Oops. Bam!
Looking at the first half of the season, it's been one they've been very proud of. They have a lot of confidence so far.
Yeah, well, you gotta like what they've been showing here of late. Very solid basketball they're playing. You can point to a lot of different areas where they have been excellent.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson down low with Gasol. Then it's Conley. Then there's Kyle Anderson. We're about halfway through the season, Smitty. At this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also, if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve
All right.
guys coming back from injuries. A lot
So you guys can see, as you guys can see, the settings that I have here is that, 5-minute games,
Time managing games and injuries.
You're so true.
5-minute game, per
Per
quarter. I just play this for, for stress relieving. So don't take me for if I don't play good, you can comment that it's on easy mode or what, normal mode, whatever. I just do this to relax and stuff. So just to chill.
Chicago Bulls, all in the 1990s, and all with Jordan and Pippen.
AI's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's nice patience by Zach LaVine, finding the open man, not trying to do it all himself.
Conley with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Well, the Bulls rebuilt their team a couple times.
Oh my God,
Things would unravel.
what happened there?
Derrick Rose years. He won league MVP playing for the Bulls. Then you had Jimmy Butler. He gets traded. They continue to search for that championship formula once again.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance
Hate this shit.
opportunities. Poor defensive rebound.
What's happening, guys?
Here's Padgett. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
AI and Jackson with the block.
What's happening?
Left side Anderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'm stuck at 4. Why am I stuck at 4?
Kyle Henderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court.
Earlier I said that this is my stress reliever and now it's stressing me out for some reason.
Wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
Parker's checked in for Markkanen. They need this. And the layup by AI. AI's got 6.
He's been locked in all quarter. Really finding
Still didn't work.
Memphis moving it around.
Ooh!
And he gets it back. They get it back.
Too bad I didn't get the rebound though.
Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Bulls trail by 3. And with Anderson, the defense has been a focus for him the last few seasons.
And even though Anderson doesn't get up and down the floor fast, he still has quick hands and is being asked to guard some of the top forwards.
What happened there?
For this team, and wants players to try and shoot over him so he can use his length. Considers it a win if his assignment takes a jumper and doesn't get around it.
Now here's Gasol after the miss from AI. He gets
Conley is so tricky down low, creating just enough space to get his shot over the defense.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who's able to talk with JB Bickerstaff.
Well, Kevin, I talked to him about the shot blockers they face in this matchup. He said if we can play a little more up-tempo and score before their bigs can recover and get set, that'll help. Also putting them on the move in half-court sets, whether ball screens or screen and roll, can help as well. We'll see if his team executes his game plan, Kevin.
Thank you, David. So their focus is squarely on the opponent today, in particular that defense they have to contend with.
And I just wonder if they'll try to solve the problems this defense poses by keeping the tempo quick, trying to strike early in the shot clock.
You know, I think a more patient approach.
And now they call the timeout apparently.
And ball movement rather than tempo.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
All right.
You'd love to see clubs that don't play each other often go head to head.
Pass to Rab. Conley left side. Snatched up. Good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Marc Gasol. Rab is out there with Anderson. Then it's Conley. And at the shooting guard position. Baseline jumper. And the Grizzlies tack on two more.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Payne kicks to Valentine. Gasol with the steal. Here's Brooks. Valentine grabs the board.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful.
Nice one.
To protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Jackson, he's checked in for Yvonne Rand. The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball.
We need to tie this, guys.
Bulls trail by 5. AI right side. Stolen by Brooks.
I don't know how to play.
50 left here in the second.
That's all I can say.
And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
AI kicks to Markkanen. Here's AI. And the Bulls with another miss.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Anderson right side. Pass to Jackson. Over in the corner, Conley. Clock at 4.
Up.
Over AI. They grab
What the?
Jackson gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And it's AI missing.
I hate this shit.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor. Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Here's Valentine.
Hey!
Valentine
At last.
A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
And the Grizzlies leading
Oh.
by 5. Conley kicks to Gasol.
What the?
The 15-footer. Markkanen pulls it in.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Gasol
What?
with the steal. Conley scanning the floor. And the pass to Gasol. Just 3 on the clock. And no good.
I like the
What the
aggressive
heck?
move on the layup attempt.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle.
Hate this shit. It says they're number 1 for steal, and I haven't done anything right.
Fairly even so far. Steve, you know there are so many ways you can impact the game at crunch
My
time.
fucking
There are
God.
certain guys, as you also know, that thrive on taking that last shot.
Yeah, Damian Lillard is one of those guys. They call it Dame time. James Harden, Kyrie. You look at Steph Curry. These guys have the basketball in their hands. They want to take the last shot. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. They want it in their hand to be able to decide the outcome of the game. And they
Fucking
want it
shit.
all on their
I don't
shoulders.
even know how to do a
Levine and
free throw.
Valentine are the wingmen. Markin
There we
is
go.
the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's AI in at the point. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Hornets was tremendous. He scored 40 points, and he was locked in with a strong shooting.
What
night
the?
from
Did
floor
40?
and the free throw line. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game
Yes!
we'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
Here's Valentine.
Hey.
That one hitting the back of the rim
Nice
on the
one.
way in.
We're doing it, guys!
They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
We need a seal. We need a seal. We need a seal.
Outside Jackson. Conley against Markkanen. And there's Jackson on the assist by Conley. Jackson's got 8.
And that's how you want
It's
to
still
come
a
out of the
4.
locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots. You are in rhythm.
Oh my
And
God.
First time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago going with an almost entire.
We're ahead by 1. Let's see what will happen.
Here's AI. 13 points in the game. Levine passes to AI.
Hey.
Sixth make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Zach LaVine, he has the mentality of a go-to scorer. He's got the confidence to take and make tough contested shots.
14 feet away. That one a little long. The Bulls leading by 3. Parker up top. Stolen by Brooks.
What the?
The kick out to Anderson. Here's Rab. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Brooks from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Hutchison, defended by Anderson. AI.
No!
Outside. No good from outside.
Why did
They
I
can
take
go
that
2 for
shot?
1.
It's about being
So fucking
smart
dumb.
right now.
Passes to Brooks. 34 seconds left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Rab kicks to Laverne. Corner shot. No good that time.
Nice.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
AI outside. Back to Levine. Parker outside. Pass to AI. Misses off the right eye.
Fuck!
13 feet away. And no good that time. And we just finished the third quarter. And
Guys! Oh my God.
Up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It should be us. It should be us.
Deserving of the prize.
Nice one.
About the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something.
Hello, it's
with
Markkanen.
it. Wonderful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of
Hey,
finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Rab is out there with Jackson. Then it's Brooks.
Oh my God.
And it's Marc Gasol.
Well, you love the fearless, aggressive attitude. Doesn't let size matter.
The minute you back down, everyone can sense it. Then you're in trouble.
A nice shot by AI.
At last.
Converting your
There it go.
He just hit his second three of this half. Third of the night.
Inside, here's Jackson. Converts on the jumper for the easy two.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Chicago has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Markkanen passes to AI. And again, it's the Bulls from
Nice.
At halftime, he had just one made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
He's guarded by AI. Brooks outside. Here's Padgett. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's AI. The shot goes up. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Gasol, he's pretty good with a hand in his face. It doesn't bother
My
him.
God.
Chicago calls timeout.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
His ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify
What is happening, guys?
each time down the floor.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Levine. Memphis also
Do I know how to play?
Green comes in for
Do I
Rab, and
not
Mike
know how to
Conley
play?
steps in for Brooks. AI dishes to Markkanen. Here's AI. A three-pointer.
Nice one!
AI's got 24 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Green kicks to Conley. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Valentine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wasted no time. He's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been
Hey.
Here's Gasol. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really, Gasol is so talented at using his 7'1" frame to draw contact. Defenders sometimes have no other choice but to whack him.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And it's been a really good day for him.
Let's
at
do
the
this.
line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And
Oopsie.
the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, AI. And both free throws good for AI.
Nice.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Here's Gasol. And off the
What
left side
the
of
heck,
and it
guys?
swirls in for
What's happening?
In over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Let's do this.
AI passes to Markkanen.
Pass!
Back to AI.
What the?
Pass the feed to Markkanen.
No!
Plays it up and
Ah,
Markkanen's got the lead up to 8 now for the
that's a
Bulls.
bad pass.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have
Hey.
to find a way to cool him down.
And now we get a
Did
chance
you guys
to
know
check
that
out our
if
Jordan
you are
player of the
chosen, if your player was chosen, or a player on your team was chosen as a Jordan player of the game, it is more likely that you will be winning the game itself. So for some reason, that's my hint, or that's my hunch that I could win. Maybe.
As a fan favorite. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin.
Whoopsie.
During that last break, I heard JB Bickerstaff talking with his team.
Boom!
That for now, they have to back off of the three-point line. He said, we don't have to just shoot threes. Let's get the ball in tight for some high percentage looks inside.
Oopsie!
Back to you guys.
And AI throws it down.
What is happening?
Just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them
Ah,
defensively.
didn't
and
work.
offensively.
Didn't work.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that.
No!
One. No hesitation
Fuck.
in how he completed that transition opportunity. I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
To the paint, it's stolen by Green.
Guys, why did I do that?
And it's sent back by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
And so here's Memphis. Right side Gasol. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation by Marc Gasol, really known for defensive rebounding, but he did it that time on the offensive glass.
Here's AI. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's interesting, Gasol entered the league as a big guy with raw tools. Now one of the most highly skilled centers in the game.
Jackson, he's checked in for Jermichael Green. AI kicks
So
it
for
over.
some reason that worked.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. Here's AI.
Ah!
Gasol with the rebound.
Thought it worked.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Anderson. Back to Conley. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Game on the line, you trust Mike Conley to deliver.
And now we've got the intentional foul. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability. Nice job at the line to expand the lead.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
There's some big-time teaching moments tonight. Hopefully, they become a better team for it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing
It's almost
by
11.
7. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And is this considered a win, guys? What you think?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gasol. Second chance shot. Jackson trying to break free. It's Gasol missing. And so LaVine will bring it up now.
Give me
for
the ball,
Bulls.
man.
They lead by 7.
Oopsie. Oopsie.
There's the pass to Markkanen. Lopez dishes to AI. Out to
Oh.
the right wing.
Oh.
LaVine, the bounce.
Hey.
pass.
Oh. Fuck.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic
And we won,
ball game,
guys.
And they did a great.
Sorry about that, guys. So, I don't know. Should I be happy about that? Let's play one more game. Let's just play. Play.
Welcome to this special edition of NBA 2K TV. I am Chris Manny.
And I'm Alexis Morgan. First things first, we need to congratulate our 2019 NBA champions, the Toronto Raptors. Congratulations. That was an awesome season and series. Man,
It was incredible. History was made. They beat the defending champions, Kawhi Leonard, playing at the level that he
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Next. Let's just move to the game, please. 3 points, and there we go.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Last game for the Hawks, they picked up the W against the New Orleans Pelicans.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Well, most of the time, guys come off the bench and just try to stabilize. Tonight, they got some serious points, and when you're on the road, it gives you unanticipated advantages.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Thompson is out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Torian Prince, and it's Wilson in at the 4-man position.
Klay Thompson, another one of those sons of former players. I wonder what that's like. Michael Thompson, his dad, the #1
there we go.
Pick many years ago, and Klay had the ball in his hands, obviously at a very young age, and he taught to play, which looks pretty.
Bang!
It's hard to believe he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
And let's stop.
No
We got a foul.
Converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most.
And
that is fly.
Here's Bazemore. The Bulls getting the bucket. Over AI.
Oh, shit.
Back to Prince. Ice ball movement here by Atlanta. Wilson the pass to Prince. Just 5 to shoot.
There we go.
By Valentine.
And if you really
I'll just stand here.
yourself,
Bang!
exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back.
And Valentine for the dunk. Boom!
Not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off.
And that didn't work, guys.
And despite all the encouragement from his father, Klay said he didn't envision a pro career until late in college.
Well, he certainly wasn't a top recruit coming out of high school, so here's a little trivia for you, Kevin.
What happened there?
Walton and his father, Big Red.
What happened there, guys?
Michael Thompson, the only father-son NBA duo with multiple titles apiece. I just got one.
Now here's Bazemore after the miss from AI. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That's his first foul. Wilson kicks it to Bazemore. Bangs home the trifecta. Bazemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the three-point shot is something Bazemore has improved steadily over his career. You can't.
Nice one.
These guys are like dentists right now. 4 out of 5 recommending a made shot. You're in a great groove.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. Now they have not won yet in 2 meetings against this team, but Coach says he expects a different story tonight. He expects them to attack more offensively and worry a little less about waiting for the perfect shot. We'll see if that approach lets them win this first game in the season series. Kevin?
Nice job, David. Thanks. So, guys, they're focusing on the offensive end here early.
And that means we could be in for a good one. If they really do execute like Coach wants them to, this could be a high-scoring affair.
Concentrating on offense doesn't mean fast break or open court action. Sometimes it's just about running plays and getting the best possible shot with each possession.
Nice one.
Atlanta able to keep the ball here. So for the Bulls, Parker's checked in for Lopez, and it's Andre Robertson in for Valentine.
Oh, shit.
First, about 3 minutes in. You love a good mid-range game. We don't see it that much, but I know you have a couple guys you think have a pretty strong mid-range game.
You know, Chris Paul still has dominated the mid-range. It was interesting because him joining the Houston Rockets, who it's all about threes and layups. Daryl Morey, I think, recognized we need somebody that can come off the pick and roll and make those kind of plays happen, not only at the rim for Capella, but shoot it himself. So Chris Paul still dominates in the mid-range. Kawhi Leonard has shown some skills at the mid-range, even though last year, obviously, just 9 games. He's still a dangerous weapon. It'll be interesting to see if that's still part of his arsenal for this season. And then C.J. McCollum has been one of the best mid-range scorers in the league for the Portland Trail Blazers over the past couple of seasons.
Bam!
And the jam by Levine.
That's a good read by Jabari.
Guys, can you comment how do I do that? I forgot how to do the alley-oop.
Tremendous unleash chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. From outside off the mark. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Grizzlies.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot three ball the way they did in that one.
Was that a spin move? Replay. How do you replay though? Let's see how I did there. So zoom out the square. And alright. What the fuck am I doing? Oh shit. I don't know what I'm doing. So there, the pass. There we go. The spin, dribble, then jump. Hey! No, back to playing.
Here when they start knocking those shots,
I'm so weird.
Guys get it rolling. It's just impossible for the defense to contain that kind of firepower.
And Bazemore kicks to Thompson. To the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds one.
Levine passes to AI.
There we go.
And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Now here's Bazemore. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And Thompson launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
His touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing shots.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Well, it's so nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working until somebody shuts you down.
And so it's the Chicago 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shot.
Please, let's move to the second quarter.
And if you're just tuning in, so Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Well, Brent, as a former dunk contest winner, I have to ask your thoughts on one of the great Hawks of all time, the terrific human highlight film, Dominique Wilkins.
Well, Dominique, one of the greatest athletes this game
Nice.
has ever seen, and one of the
Even if I didn't know that we will get the ball, it's still a good thing.
Coming in, flying in, and finishing off
Seriously, guys, I don't play basketball that much, so I don't know the rules and stuff like that. So
he certainly doesn't get enough credit nationally for the type of offensive firepower that Nick provided for his beloved Atlanta Hawks for years and years.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Doug McDermott is out there with Torian
let's
Prince.
fix this. Let's
Then
fix
there's
this.
Kent Bazemore. Then it's Thompson. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
There we go.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their
That's
last
how
game
you
against the
do
Grizzlies
it.
was terrific. He scored 34 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. Offensively, he put the team on his back and carried them most of the night. Kevin?
Great, David. Appreciate it.
No!
He set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight.
Assist! There we go.
Thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
And Bazemore kicks to Prince. Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded closer.
What the fuck?
Puts it up from 17. Doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're
And there it is for him. 21 points for AI.
There we go.
The onslaught continues. He's
Oh,
been
shit.
unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
The bucket.
Well, once Bazemore gets the ball off the pass, he immediately skies up for the jump shot. and nails it. You like to see that kind of assertive, aggressive, confident attitude.
Gets it to go.
Good thing that went through.
Game seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded by AI. Now Bazemore. He's got 10. Pass to Thompson. Over Levine, and Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 5.
Well, whether it's from the three-point line or the top of the key, it's repeatable.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more in a second. Really an incredible game from AI.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Here's who's on the floor.
Oh my God. Wait, is my mic on? Hello? There.
Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. Markkanen is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's AI in at the point.
And
The finish.
boom!
That play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides.
Fuck.
Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Chicago making a switch here. Parker's checked.
By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to LDGaming. And I'll just share this video, I guess. For some weird reason, you know me. I'll share it on Twitter. By the way, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to LDGaming, and please follow me on my socials at TrueLDGaming for Twitter, and what else? For YouTube, obviously, and for whatever, guys. Just follow me if you like watching. If you like what you see there. If you wanna play with me, please add me though. I'll gladly accept your friend request on my gaming accounts, I guess. Oh! Yes!
Great tee that time from AI.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oopsie.
Markkanen passes to AI.
There we go. Oh! Nice one, Bazemore.
What do you think?
I think the idea of making sure that the handkerchief matches the tie is a great idea.
Only you would say that. Only you
And
would say that.
there we go. We are leading by 20.
But
I think you're right.
I think it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be interesting for the league. It's going to happen.
Anything to make these coaches do more, make more decisions.
Drinks.
Make more decisions and make decisions
There we go.
that you know can impact whether or not your team wins the basketball game or loses it. Because after a referee makes a determination that you think might be the other way, or they don't look at a replay where you're sure and certain that you can get possession, I'm reaching for the hanky.
Shot by Thompson, no good.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
And you gotta like the.
That's how we do it.
I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
What?
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action.
Oop.
6 to shoot.
Oop.
Herter, he's guarded by AI. Markkanen pulls it in.
They look frustrated, 0 for 3. Not how you want to start the third quarter.
And on the assist by Valentine.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
kicks it to Bazemore.
Uh-huh. Oh, shit.
With some arc, and it's good on the way in. Bazemore has 12 in the game.
Well, it took 4. They finally got one to go. Still, they need to connect on more opportunities to get this quarter going.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. With Kent Bazemore, Brent, a lot of what he brings on the defensive end starts with his length.
And I was subbed out.
Long arm span.
Yeah, not a picnic for any guard that's trying to navigate around the length of Kent Bazemore. He's always had an impressive steal and block total as the seasons have gone on.
Let's play.
Teams will make substitutions. And Chicago has possession.
Hey.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Parker kicks to Dunn to the right side. To the middle. Here's AI.
Ooh.
Easy 2 points on the layup. AI's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to McDermott. Herder. He's guarded by AI. In the corner, Powell with it. 4 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Prince misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the
Nice.
good 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Bulls shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And on the season,
And one.
76%, which is a decent rate.
Hey. Let's finish this. Let's finish this. Alright. Let's not make him score. Let's not make him score. Oh my god.
And he jams it with authority.
Oh my god.
From the big man. I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
Well, he's obviously got the length there to make those kind of plays. To attack more, and that's what he did.
And stolen by Prince. No good on that one. And so it's Chicago in complete command. Their lead at 28 points at the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll after this.
Why did I pass it that way?
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How
Obviously, it's Bulls.
Looking like
See?
a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into
What?
the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or
Clay
if it's
and
more
Clay
of the same from the
shoots.
first 3 quarters. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Bembry. Green
Woo!
is out to Thompson. And it's
Assist.
Woods in at the power forward position.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Oopsie. Oopsie. The screen once again.
Taking his time here. Thompson outside. Passes it to Woods. Fires the 3. Felicio with the rebound. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls.
Let's see.
AI,
What?
quick shot there and it's off target.
What?
Thompson
What?
Levine. Thompson outside. Green, the pass to Bembry. Here's Woods. Chicago grabs the miss. Robertson kicks to Levine. The offensive rebound.
Hey!
AI's got 36.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost
For some reason, I want to do another account and for one make a center position, make a player with the center position so that I could do dunks all the time, all the way, and whatever.
There's no longer a home and road
See?
designation as far as light
Even
and
the
dark
point
jerseys.
guard could do a dunk.
Not really. It's a little off-putting. putting somewhere where you just
Oh ho ho!
your
Trying
brains.
to figure out where they
Yeah,
exactly.
where's this game being played?
Yes.
Mhm.
Good, that's an
Hey!
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no
Dun,
slowing
dun,
him
dun,
down
dun.
all season.
Oh.
GA with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point
Dun,
games
dun,
in a
dun.
single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
Oh,
They've asked him to show them the
oh
score
man!
and he is not disappointed.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here.
Dun,
We're
dun,
just
dun,
over 2.5
dun.
minutes into it. Thompson finds Green.
Hey, 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 hey!
Levine against Thompson. Over Levine.
Mhm. What
The
the?
pass to Woods.
What?
Count that bucket.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness, zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Mhm.
Pass to Robertson. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. AI.
Mm.
Blows. Bucket is good.
Mhm. Nice one.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Well, there's a lot of talk, too, Brent, about the age requirement for entering the draft. And Commissioner Silver has said it's a clear change that's probably on the way. What do you think the league should do?
Can you and I talk about a guy that you know quite well who in 1995 came out as the fifth pick
17-year-old, I know
in
it.
the NBA draft? Kevin Garnett came into the league and handled himself extremely well. Now, for every one of those stories, we know there were other ones where guys did not make much of their NBA careers.
But then here comes the G League.
The G League, to me, is the huge key.
That's the equalizer,
A lot
isn't
of
it?
these guys have a ripcord now for some of those things that transpired
Good point.
over the course of the last 30 years, where they can have a softer landing point to continue to
What?
develop, to continue to
What?
mature, and have an opportunity to make something of their NBA career.
Excellent explanation.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water.
What's happening?
A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components of this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
How did that go in?
Good looks and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Oopsie. Oopsie.
Now here's
Oopsie.
Bazemore. He's guarded by AI. King against Lopez. Here's Wilson. Off target with the fadeaway.
What? How did I get that?
AI passes to Lopez. Now AI. Lopez outside.
Oh!
And what an avalanche!
Oh,
Another 50
oh my God!
And he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games.
Woo!
You know, GA, you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long.
Hey, hey, hey.
At the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Bean Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
And so
So as you guys can see now, see why I play this as my stretch reliever, because it makes me happy and stuff like that for some reason, even if I don't play basketball that much. Just want to play. That's it. So when do we know if we would get another single? I don't know. Just wanna play. What's this? What's a question?
Thanks, guys, and hello from Orlando, Florida. The NBA 2K League is on the road again, but this time it's for the final tournament of the regular season, and the most impactful one. The winner of the ticket will not only win over $90,000, but will also clinch the first playoff spot of the season.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K.
I'm sleepy, guys. By the way.
AI, the final All-Star votes are in.
Okay.
Well, we knew you were in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, so just tell me, man, what happened?
You're starting.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, man. Yo, this is amazing.
I thought so too.
Oh my god, I'm starting an all-star.
Okay.
It's a big stage.
Oh man, you don't have to tell me that, man.
Hey, good luck out there. Congratulations, All-Star.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Lol. Is it just me, or I think that acting was so bad?
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we are new. Thanks. Teaching and motivating. You've done a nice job, DA. Thanks. Both sides will try and push it on the fast break doors to get easy scores. Talk a bit about playing fast, but also playing with efficiency.
Well, you look no further than the Golden State Warriors, who, when they are playing with pace and out in transition and the threes are flying, it's electric and frankly almost unstoppable. But they walk that delicate line of playing fast.
So does the cross mean he's injured or something? I don't know.
They've got to make sure, okay, we've got to value the basketball. And yes, we can maybe turn it over 10 times per game, but we get north of 10, 15 turnovers, and that's going to put us in a little bit of a problematic situation.
Nice one.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. Markkanen is the 4, with Lopez in the middle. And it's AI in at the point. Here's Cousins. Markkanen pulls it in. Pass to AI. Banked in off the glass. AI's got 6.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Whoopsie.
To disrupt his rhythm. It's gonna be an awfully long night.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Here's Cousins. Drops in the layup for 2. Cousins has got his.
Markkanen, what are you doing?
This is where Cousins likes to operate from. Deep inside, using that big body to just bully defenders.
Here's Levine. Count it. Good. Levine's got his first 2 points of the night.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Exum passes to Mitchell. Back to Exum.
What?
That's 5 on the clock.
2 screens?
And Cousins throws it down.
Markkanen, what are you doing?
From the crafty point guard Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Markkanen kicks to AI.
And
fuck. With the 3-point shot. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Doris, you've covered the NBA and the Jazz for so long. Just how much does this team mean to its community?
Well, this is one of the great environments in the entire NBA. Jazz fans are diehard. They're loud and they're proud. And I'll tell you, as the only pro team in the state, it's no wonder. And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
Here's Markkanen. Rebounded by the Jazz. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and for two squads that don't know each other all that well, this should be an intriguing battle.
Right, in a matchup where you don't see the opponent often, there should be a lot of surprises on what to expect.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Tobias Harris has checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Crowder. Bogdanovich is checked in for Mitchell. Rodney Hood subbed in for Dante Exum. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Scotty's checked in for Lopez. Jabari Parker comes
Why
in
am I
for
being
Lowry
pushed
Markkanen.
out for some
Andre
reason?
Robertson, he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Chris Dunn
The heck?
subbed in for Zach LaVine.
As fearless and physical as he is, Boogie gets to the line more than just about anyone.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Chicago leading by 6. AI kicks to Robertson. Dunn passes to AI. Tipped away. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And the basket by Ingles.
See, Joe Ingles doesn't blow you away with physical strength. It's his craftiness that makes him effective, especially scoring through contact.
Gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Hood will bring it up for the Utah Jazz.
What? 2
6-point game.
misses.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by AI. Ingles kicks to Cousins. 4 on the clock. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pulls up. And AI with the basket and the assist from Dunn. AI's got 14 points.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Hood against Dunn.
All right.
Now here's Hood.
Burn my meter, man.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cousins. Cousins, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those
Whatever.
soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
And so it's
Whatever.
one of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins, talked to
been a player that thought he knew it all.
And you know, Greg, you see it on the floor now. When Cousins keeps his emotions in check, he's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the refs, he is almost unstoppable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys.
So as you guys can see earlier, we need what's that? 2 more 40+ points per game so that we could break LeBron. So let's try to achieve that in this game. Boom.
AI is out there with Payne. Then it's Jabari Parker.
So 40 more to go. I mean 24 more to go. And I got a foul, number 2.
Well, AI in their last time out against
What
the
the?
lit up the floor. He finished with 51 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Hey, David, thank you. Any chance he can match that, guys, and that performance again here tonight?
I tell you what, I know he believes he can. His confidence right now is sky high, and he doesn't think there's anybody that can stop him.
Well, there might not be. because he's coming into this game thinking he can be just as dominant as he was the last time he took the floor.
What?
The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Doris, when you talk about coaching, aside from wins and losses, how can you gauge if a coach is doing a good job?
Well, you make a great point, Kevin, because if an organization is in a rebuild situation, then winning is almost impossible because you're outgunned and outmanned every single night.
True.
To evaluate
What?
those coaches,
Hey.
here are the things I would look at. One, are you maximizing the talent?
What are you
at your
doing,
disposal?
Parker?
Are your player development skills?
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. AI left side. It's tipped.
The fuck?
Now here's Hood. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Bogdanovich finds Ingles. Now here's Cousins. Hood, the pass to Harris. Lock at 6. A 3-ball. Utah gets it back. Cousins on the follow.
And how about Cousins? Just reading it perfectly off the rim to send it
How
home.
did he do that,
Just
man?
1 second between the shot clock and game clock. AI, it's deflected.
Fucking hate this shit.
Outside Hood. Pass to Cousins. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from AI.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Rudy Gobert.
Kind of
And it's
sleepy.
Crowder in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Offensive rebound. That one goes in. Gobert's got the first basket of the second half here for the Jazz.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And AI gets it to go on the assist by Markkanen.
Let's do more of that.
18 points for AI. Jazz trail by 4.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
Crowder with the steal. Kicks it to Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim. And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive,
Boom!
knowing he's going to be that last line of defense.
19 more to go.
Won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah. The Bulls leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
What? It's not a tree?
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Exum kicks to Cousins. To Exum. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
What?
No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And AI gets it to go.
Loving the energy
15
right now
more
in the third
to
quarter as they try
go.
to take control
Fuck.
of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Utah calls timeout.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team...
By the way, guys, thank you. By the way, thank you so much for us reaching 15,700 views. So that is so much. I know that I don't update or I don't post that. Excuse me, I don't post that much. But seriously, guys, thank you guys for the 15,700 views. Thank you for trusting me and stuff like that. Even though that me personally, I hate that. I don't don't have the time to post on a regular basis. So thank you guys so much. So yeah, um, please continue to support me, even though that sometimes I get lazy, busy with work and stuff like that. So yeah, please subscribe. Please hit the like button and please click the notification bell as well. So, yep. No, that's it. Let's go back to playing.
Comes in for Jay Crowder. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Hood subbed in for
Whoopsie.
A chance to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Bulls.
And most of the damage being done by the backcourt. They've leaned on their guards big time, and the plan has worked to perfection. The small ball approach has been the way to go.
A lot of responsibility, Doris, and being the focal point of an offense. What characteristics have you seen are shared among NBA players who carry the load offensively for their teams every game?
Right, this is a great separation point to me in the NBA because there are a lot of outstanding players at the level on any given night in the NBA.
That's the treat.
But Kevin, there is a select few players who are willing to share the lion's share of the responsibility. Men like Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. Like, you have to be prepared 82 times per year to step between the lines, shoulder the load, and sometimes when you underperform, to bear the criticism that comes with that responsibility. And Kevin, you know this. That's a select few player who's willing to absorb that.
Good thoughts. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do. Sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French,
the tree
don't apply. Not to him anyway, guys.
Blue. Thank you, GA. He is indeed a fiery competitor.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Good, finds Cousins, and there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his third foul so far.
I don't even intend on hitting on, like, stealing the ball from him, but the other guy. So for some reason, this fucking 2K thought that.
The left side of the rim, and it swirls
my
in.
God.
Bogdanovich has got his first basket. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Inside. And AI with the basket on the assist from Dunn. That's now 32 points for AI.
8 more points, please.
This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Cousins. Now Ingles. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that three-point line because he is lethal.
Scott kicks to Parker. AI left side. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Bulls out front, up by 9. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our
I'm
assist of the
sleepy.
game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as the first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth
The
and final
fuck?
quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Parker and Markin in the undersized front court. AI is out there with Dunn, and it's Robertson in at the 3 slot.
They're
No.
getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Back to AI. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. AI's got 18 points just in the second half.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Knocks it loose. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Ingles. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Levine. Good for the 5th time. Shot
Assist.
Remains perfect.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Mitchell against Levine. They get the rebound. And that one, good.
What the
Points can come from extreme effort on the offensive glass. Case in point there.
AI dishes to Valentine. Back to AI. From past the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. AI's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good.
Mitchell.
Outside. And Utah
What?
again with the bucket.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell in the mid-range, making great use of what the defense is giving him.
Lopez passes to AI. Gobert with the block. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And Utah, another 3.
I'll tell you, that's nice work, right? You move, you get into space on the perimeter, and you knock down the 3.
AI kicks to Valentine. Parker passes to AI. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's Chicago.
There we go. And we got 14.
Wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Chicago.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy may
What?
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad.
Bro.
It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for AI.
Hi. Hi, Supreme. DF. Sorry, I wasn't able to read your chat right away. Sorry. Hi. What's up?
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off.
Whatever. I can't even jump on that.
He's got terrific touch close.
AI kicks to Markkanen.
Woo!
And AI gets it to go on the assist by Markkanen. 42 points for
Well, you're not responding, Supreme.
39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Markkanen against Cousins. Now, here's Exum. T right on him. The baseline J off the mark. The pass to AI.
Boom!
And AI throws it down.
This is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Three-pointer. Back to Mitchell. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an out.
Should I play another one? We're sleepy. I guess so. Let's play. We need one more 40 points, I guess.
So it's got like 3 layers of meats and cheeses, and then it's all bread.
So how many more games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more games to go. Let's go.
With all 21 teams in the mix, 5 play-in games were held for teams to reach the main bracket.
Since I don't watch T-Wolves, there we go.
GT, followed by Raptors Uprising GC, holding off the desperate 2-9 Lakers Gaming.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey,
Why did for some reason my shoes became black? Press forward.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz in Utah.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
I absolutely love the fire they showed on the road. You really could tell they wanted that one.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen is the 4, with Lopez in the middle. Levine and Parker are the wing. And it's AI in at the 1. Right around Chris this time.
So it says update required. So after this game we need to update for some reason.
Yeah, now is when guys start feeling comfortable. They're getting into their groove, Kevin. This is when they're getting their mojo back, and they're in their roles, and they got their timing. And now you just have to let the ability show through. And how do you do that? By realizing that your muscle memory, realizing that you practice, realizing that you put in the hours, trusting that, and now going out and just being yourself and embracing the moment.
Markkanen following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. AI dishes to Markkanen. Parker passes to Markkanen.
Let's do this.
In the layup.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Levine with the rebound.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
AI kicks to Levine. Back to AI.
3.
And
Fuck.
the Bulls get it back from deep.
3.
Lopez. Great positioning
What
on
the?
putback.
Oh, well, Lopez is terrific on the offensive glass. I love seeing him use his long arms to haul in the boards.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the
Whatever.
team is. Nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And AI throws it down.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
Can you say poster? Those are some impressive ups. Way to go, Vert.
And so here's Cleveland. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Kevin, look at the mastery of Love in the paint. Solid at being assertive and going up strong.
To the inside. That is his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
But that leads only going to keep growing.
4 out of 7.
Like he has so far.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Osman kicks to Sexton. Off target from outside. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Jacks up a 3. And it's missing. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
And boy, when you think about what the Bulls were in the 90s, Jordan, Pippen, Grant, Robin, I mean, a group that could suffocate you on both ends.
Pass to Giles, 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. No good on the 3. The Bulls leading by 4. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Hey, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he's seen how dangerous their offense can be. They're down 2-1 in this season series, and he's looking for ways to get more stops. He told me it comes down to want to. We have to take this personally. It's a pride thing. You can't be okay with your guy scoring. We'll see if they can rise up to the challenge tonight. Back to you.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, easier to say than do. I mean, with the weapons they have, they force such tough matchups. It's hard to stay with them.
And so here's Cleveland after the 3-pointer from AI. Zizic passes to Sexton. On the wing, Nance. Kicks to Sexton. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Zizic. Hits the front of the rim and out. Chicago leading. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Robertson. There's the basket, making a double-digit lead. Robertson's got his first basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here's Sexton. Dunn covering. Knocked away. And stolen by Dunn. Here's AI. Again, Chicago.
Starting to surge here. And we're
It's on a 3 though.
First quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Zizic. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Sexton. Got that one up quick. AI's got 16 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
So for Chicago right now, Markkanen is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Levine is out there with AI. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 spot. AI kicks to Markkanen.
The assist.
Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Back to Clarkson. That's in there. Love with the assist. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And yes, it's good.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
What?
For the 3. No good. Shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Lets it go from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Got a piece of it. To the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Nice one.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. Gotta get him a few big pats on the back.
Chicago shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And I think
there we go.
The strength of this team, solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
The dish to Love. He kicks to Sexton. Launches a 3, and Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Sexton.
My God.
Love's got 5 points so far.
And Love sinks these catch-and-shoot jumpers so easily. I mean, his timing, his release, well, not allowing the D to react.
Here's Sexton. The shot from the low post is good.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
And so it's Chicago.
Where's my 3?
Step away briefly, but get you right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from AI.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
They've got Sexton, Kevin Love out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Giles in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Jazz had a huge game. He ended up with 44 points and was on target the whole night. Didn't miss very much.
What? 1 out of 5?
Big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at its greatest.
See, Webb, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they're bringing out great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing that.
Ariza against Parker. Ariza outside. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Sexton. The three-pointer off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be.
Nice
Firmly
at last.
in the driver's seat. And you know what?
At
This
last!
is just a
A 3!
born score.
Oh my God.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. The Bulls traded away a superstar in Jimmy Butler, but in return, among other assets, the number 7 pick, which Chris turned out to be Markkanen.
Well, listen, Markkanen is one of mine.
Pass to Payne. Poked away. Back to AI. Sinks the triple.
Nice.
AI's got 29 in the game.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is his second of this half, third overall.
Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Just 4 to shoot. The shot's good from Zizic.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Back to AI, and the shot goes down. AI's got 31 points.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this win.
Clarkson finds Thompson. Shoots over Scott, and it's Chicago with the rebound.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jumper.
And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Here's Nance. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. AI outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Hate
and
this.
So it's the Chicago Bulls rolling along.
Where did my trees go?
Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Levine is out there with AI, and it's Moore in at the 4 spot. Back to Daniels, 5 on the clock. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And for that matchup against the Nets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
AI dishes to Levine, and the rejection by Love. Daniels kicks to Hill, and he makes good on the layup.
How about George Hill attacking the D and converting inside?
Chicago leading by 23 to the wing on the left. And the bucket is good.
Nice.
3-point play chance here for him.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate here, coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. What if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, you know, for the East and the West?
You know, Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always
Assist.
be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Berea's checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back with authority.
Love, no good.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Here's AI, and it's in.
There we
Nice
go.
bounce off the right side. AI's got 38 points.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Berea kicks to Love, and he drops it in from the low post.
We need 2 more points, guys, to break MJ.
Lopez passes to AI.
There we go.
Sensational.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Out left to the wing, to the inside. AI's got 42 in the game.
And it's important that marketing develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
And so it's Berea with it. They'll bring it up for Cleveland. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI.
Fuck foul.
Foul. When you look at the amount of threes Chris being taken now, do you think the league as a whole is too dependent upon the perimeter offense?
I don't think so. If you look at Golden State, we all tend to think that they've shot the most threes last year. It actually was Houston.
Right.
And when you look at how Golden State does not just settle for threes, Kevin, but they can shoot them at any time. And maybe the best three-point shooter in the history of the NBA, Curry, will lay a difficult layup over the top of your head just as quick as he'll shoot a tough three from 45 feet. That's what it seems like, but the good teams like a Golden State make you feel like they're shooting a lot of threes, but actually play with a balanced game. Those that try to copycat and just shoot threes, I don't think they've won a championship yet. So I think it's about having that balance, and maybe the league overall is shooting too many threes, but the champions who shoot threes, I don't think take too many.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant
We
game
need 3
he
more
had.
points, guys.
What a night tonight it was for AI.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him, and then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Zizic with the rebound. 40 seconds left in the 4th.
My God.
Here's Marion. Buries it down low.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
Here's AI. And again, Chicago. No good.
What?
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Marion. Drills the three-pointer.
The fuck? I need 3 more points.
AI passes to Hutchison. Here's AI.
Fuck. Oh, shit.
To the left side wing.
Fuck!
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
Ah!
Opponents building and dominate the win tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cook.
I need 3 more points. The mouse. We need to update for some reasons. So let's return to the main menu. Update. Then go back. And here we go, guys. The copyright. Hopefully the update works right away so we could go back to playing right away. And there, I guess it updated already. Damn, he's 93. What happened? Sold percent so far.
The upsets continue as Pacers Gaming drop Nets GC and Raptors Uprising eliminates Celtics crossover. The turn champions Warriors Gaming squad.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We need to talk because, you know, copyright shit. Oh my god, that's a bad sign. We didn't make that shot.
We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us.
No. We will win this.
Here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Earlier this season, it was Chicago who came out on top in the last meeting against the Knicks. And for sure, they're looking for the sweep of the season series. A win tonight would do it. They lead 3-0.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
They made shot selection a priority, and you see their percentage from the field. Outstanding.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. Valentine and Markkanen, your small and power forwards.
What?
Is out there with Levine, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Steve, how about just getting along? I mean, obviously you want to win and play well, but what about teammates just getting along?
You know, Kevin, I love it because I think there's an expectation if you don't get along, you can't win. There are some teams you can see these two guys don't like each other, and they still win. But then the teams that is sustained for a long time is the teammates that get along. What you want to do is set, you know, goals that's realistic. And if you can do that and obtain that, then you have a pretty much a good team.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and it's blocked. Pass to AI. Now here's Valentine, defended by Beverly.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
It's good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
No good.
Fuck.
Not missing. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Everly with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Cantor kicks the Hardaway. Over to the wing. Here's Porzingis. They grab their own miss. Everly score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverly.
AI with the bucket. Now Beverly. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I did talk to New York's head coach, and in talking about this matchup, he said this is a team that will execute you to death. He said the tough thing is that they have such great awareness offensively. Their discipline, their recognition, any mistake you make at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. So, Kevin, we'll see who wins the chess match tonight.
Hey! As always, their goal early on is a simple one, keeping those opposing shooters from getting hot.
Yeah, and so defensively, they can't get tied into any one strategy. It might take a few different approaches here before they find one that works.
Greg, the reason why is you're never sure which of their shooters is going to get hot. The matchups will change depending on who's doing the most.
Oh my God.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the first time out of the game call for Chicago. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Bucks. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Scotty's checked in for Lopez. Parker comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Robertson, he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's done in for Zach LaVine.
Yes!
Wide open look for AI. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Down low. And
Fuck.
throws it down.
Really love the vision of Mac. Always on the lookout to feed the ball to his guys.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's AI. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Got a hand on it. There's Lee with the 3. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. It's stolen by Mack. Pass to Madison. Over Parker. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
You like how he uses his height there.
Sure, working the in-between area. Not many guys with the length to bother him.
And that one's good. AI.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And stolen by AI.
Boom!
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Count it.
Oh my God.
His first 2 points of the night.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And there's the pass to Robertson. Here's AI. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of...
We come back right after this. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a
older brother. He was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected
What?
in the score.
Shelvin Mack is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's
There we go.
Noel, and it's Madison in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Cavaliers got it done. He ended up with 47 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
Back the pass to Noel. Lee outside. He kicks it to Noel. Pass to Mack. Releases. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. 2 points. That one goes. AI's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Here's Ntilikina. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Executed on the road. Stay focused. Stay consistent with who you are.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from AI.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more double. The risk here is opens up things for everybody else.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. Markkanen is the 4, with Lopez in the middle. And it's AI in at the 1. Steve, we talk a lot about team defense, but who in your mind are some of the best on-ball defenders in the game now?
Kawhi Leonard is fantastic. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Draymond Green does a nice job. Even Klay Thompson, he's asked to guard a whole bunch of different guys. The list goes on and on of guys being able to slide their feet without fouling. It's beautiful to watch.
Hardaway against Levine. Here's Knox. And here's Kanter. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Enes Kanter. Porzingis has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Knicks. AI kicks to Markkanen. Back to AI. And he hits it to tie the game up. AI's got 25 points in the game.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Whoa.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
So for the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Porzingis. Shelvin Mack comes in for Hardaway. And it's Ntilikina in for Patrick Beverley. Scotty's checked in for the Bulls. Robertson comes in for Zach LaVine. AI dishes to Scott. Back to AI. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now here's Matt. He averages about 5 points a game. Knox. New York, no good that time either. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. AI with the bucket.
There we
AI's
go.
got 30 points.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
Here's Ntilikina. Misses off the right iron. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. AI. Scott the pass to AI. Back to Scott. Kicks it to Lopez. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. And he puts in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
with the ball. Lobs it up for Cantor. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Chicago calls timeout. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. Take a look at the Nets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out Chicago, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Mack. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent GA from converting that one.
He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, and he demonstrated why right there.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Ntilikina. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Knox misses. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. AI kicks to Parker. Back to AI. Passes it to Hutchison. Here's AI.
Boom!
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
And
what?
Is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Hardaway's checked in for Knox. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. That's good from Noel. Here's Dunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the pass to Hutchison. AI outside. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good. AI. So for the Knicks, Porzingis comes in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Mack. Ntilikina passes to Porzingis, and that's off the glass and in.
Oh my God.
Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Now, here's AI. He's tightly guarded. Baseline try. It's rebounded by New York.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
Hardaway kicks to Beverly for the lead. It doesn't go for him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this
slice
chance to prevent that basket.
He's checked in for New York. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. AI comes in for Dunn. Knicks trail by 7. We've got Knox. Hardaway is out there with Patrick Beverley. And there's Porzingis. And it's Madison in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Beverly. He's guarded by AI. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Porzingis. Excellent D there from Parker. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Markkanen from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Nice.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Beverly wide open. And the Knicks miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That's nice patience by Zach LaVine, finding the open man, not trying to do it all himself.
Now Beverly. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Smitty, we've asked you in the past about what you miss the most about playing. What is something that you don't miss about playing?
You know, I think the travel time away from your family. That's the one thing I didn't miss. And obviously when you're a team, that becomes your second family and you get a chance to be around those guys. But when you're gone away from home, the amount of days and times that we are, that's the thing I really don't miss, Kevin.
The Bulls making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. On the free throw, no good. Chicago leading by 10. On the wing, Levine. The tray. Another three for Chicago.
Nice one.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points and chunks.
And two shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled.
Yo, Markkinen, what are you doing?
Keep things competitive, and one way to do that was to make some changes, Steve, to the draft lottery odds. Do you think it'll be enough?
You know, I think it's the right call for them. I think the bottom three teams all have the same odds for the top three spots now. And it'll be
assist.
Even to distribute the odds
My God.
half of the lottery. This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. Yet another bucket.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Pass to Porzingis. Over Markkinen. Misses off the left iron. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 17-point lead, their biggest.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
Checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for AI.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
The shot's good from Cantor.
You can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
And the shot goes in.
6 out of 9, 66%.
On this one, they have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Noel against Scott. Noel finds Mac. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's AI. And all around the rim that time, dropping in.
Excuse me.
AI's got 47 points. Here's Knox. Lopez covering. Mac dishes to Noel. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Knox. Off target from 3-point range. Payne passes to AI. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
And
an awful lot about this team.
I guess that's it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy that video. I mean that live stream. Um, I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to LDGaming. It's now around 12:30 here in the Philippines. So yeah, it's time for me to sleep now, I guess, or take some rest. I hope you liked this stress relieving stream for me. Um, this is how I distress from week's work and school and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, please subscribe to LD Gaming. Please like this video. Please share it if you want. And please click that notification icon for you to be notified for new streams or videos that I upload in the future. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.